Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, you know who does that, right? Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys something I do on volatility 75 index real quick. Okay, I just hope yeah, that's real close. I'm actually going to be using, or what I actually use is the touch no touch. Okay, touch no touch is almost close. Oh wow, it's touched already. Actually, the strategy is just meant for you to figure out the trend of the market. Oh yeah, it's touched already basically. Yeah, profit in, yeah, 44% profit. It wasn't there before I started the video anyway, but then the rule for this is just to make sure that your barrier is actually a bit wide and your duration is a lot wider too. So as you can see over here, it says you win payout if volatility index, sorry about that, sorry, if volatility index on the 5 touches entry spot plus 5,000 through 5 hours after contract start time. So actually this one came in within just 1 hour, but you have to just give it enough time just to cover up any pullbacks that you might have during the transaction or during the trade. So the entry here was 691 and the barrier set was 696, and it's already hit already, and I made 44% profit. So if you come over here on the MT5, you can see that the market is actually in an uptrend now. You know, though as at last night it touched 700,000 and then it came down, pulled back, and now it's going back up. You know, touched a particular support and it's going back up. So that's just how it's been done. You set it in such a way that you have enough room for pullbacks and all. So finally, when it touches your barrier, you make your profit. So let me show you how you set it. So you get down to trade. I'm actually using binary.com right now. You can also set this on Deriv, on the Deriv app, but I prefer to use binary.com. So you just want to go down to trade. It's already on volatility on 5, but just in case you are new, you can hit this button here. You change the asset to volatility on 5 index. You can do this for any indices actually, depending on what you've analyzed in the market. So right now it's actually a pullback, just touched and it has started going back down. So if I wanted to, I could actually go in and do plus 2,000 and see. So duration, instead of, you know, what you guys normally do or what you normally see on YouTube is guys using these ticks where they just do 5 ticks, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's either you win or you lose. But that's not what we are doing. And we are now also using minutes. Actually, I use minutes sometimes when I just want to actually really do some quick scalping, but I make sure that I use at least 30, 1 hour or 15 minutes. That's what I don't do anything below that, just because I want to be sure that there's enough space for the market or the price to actually move down to my barrier. So how you set for the one I just did right now, you just change this minutes to hours. I put in 5 hours. It depends on how fast or how volatile you feel the market is. Like you see, the trade I just finished now actually ended up within just an hour, though I had 5 hours. So the fact is that the more hours or the more time, the lesser the profit. So let me just show you real quick here. So if you have let's say 5 minutes, and let me change this to 5,000 because that's the barrier that we intend using. So if you say 5,000 for 5 minutes, we know that it's almost impossible for volatility on the 5 to move up to 5,000 pips within just 5 minutes. Okay, so you can see the profit potential of the trade. The net profit potential here is going to give you 3,900% return. So if you are putting in, let's just reset this stake back to $10. So if you're putting in $10, you get $400 payout. That's a $390 profit. But then it's not really real. In fact, it's not realistic. So what you're gonna do here is just to increase Okay, what I want to show you right here now is that the more the lower the time and the more the barrier offsets, the more profit margin or the more ROI or the net profits you're gonna get. So um, if we take this up to 10 minutes and you look, you see it's reduced. But then let's use something more realistic and let's say something like 1,000. Yeah, it can actually move up to 1,000. So you see, if you're using $1,010, you're gonna make $5 in just 10 minutes. But then if you increase this to, let's say, 30 minutes, and you look at it, you're just going to make 25%. Okay, so that's just how the touch no touch is. So let's go back to the beginning. Okay, this is going to be set to volatility on the 5. It could be any one that you're actually trading on, or that you're observing, or you change this from, normally by default it comes in rise, fall, but then you're going to switch it to touch no touch. And the next thing you do is to change this to the duration that you want it to be in. I want it to be hours, and then I say 5 hours. Okay, so with 5 hours now increase this barrier offset. You can see with the default there, let me just put, let's say that was like 854 here. 854 is just 5.1%, which is actually more than what your bank pays you in a month as interest. Then you come here and increase this to 5,000. It could be anything. If you want it instantly, it can actually do 2,000 quickly. You can actually take it to 2,000 and even reduce the hours to just 3 hours and see what the percentage payout is. It's just 19.0. Okay, so I prefer to do 5,000 with maybe 5 hours. That's enough time to forget about everything. And see, this gives you a whooping 44.2%. So if you have $10 and it's going to give you $4.42 as profit if it actually touches. But if it doesn't touch, you're going to get 202%. But then it's more likely to touch than not to touch, depending on what the market structure is around that point in time. Okay, so you can actually look at the chart. You can see how it's swinging back up again, and you can switch to your time frames. This is a 1 minute time frame, so you can see what it's telling us here, that plus 5,000 is going to give us a barrier of 6,984, and that's around this point here on the chart. 698. Yep. Okay, it's not even showing here. Let's just switch this to 10 minutes. Yeah, that should be somewhere around here. That's plus 5,000, which is achievable. Okay, which is achievable. But then it all depends on you. So whenever you finish setting on, you've done all your analysis on the chart and all that, then you can go in. You can either say plus 5,000, that is for the price to go up and touch, or you could say minus 5,000. That means the trend is actually on a downtrend. The trend of the market is on a downtrend, and if it touches your barrier, then you gain or you win the trade. So that's how it just works with touch no touch, guys. So you just make your analysis. After making your analysis, you give enough time, and voila, when you make profit, you've made profit. So the good thing about this is that let's say we are using $10 as it is right now. So normally, if you were going to be trading this on MT5, okay, if you're going to be trading this on MT5, 5,000 pips was just going to give you $5. Okay, and the good thing about MT5 though is that you could just be there, just it could take more than 10 hours, provided you don't get stopped out. You can actually set your stop loss, and just in case maybe you want to risk just $5 on the trade, when it touches your stop loss, you lose it, and you be safe from it and all that. But with this one, with this strategy on touch no touch, even if it goes down, minus 10,000 within the first hour, what your stake is $10. You're not going to lose more than $10 on the trade. Do you understand? And another thing is that you could actually take profits before it even touches the barrier that you've set. That's another good thing about it. So the fact is that you have put in the stake. That is how much you are willing to lose on that trade, and you just set it. So there's nothing like maybe I forgot to set a stop loss, and then you just get your account blown and all that. No, it doesn't work that way with stop, touch no touch, or on the smart trader. Okay, so guys, that's what I just want to show you, and I hope you use this and make something good. I've done this a couple of times. Let me just show you one or two. So here, this is a scenario where I did this. This was yesterday, and it's also 5,000 I did, but I did it for 3 hours. I did it for just 3 hours, and it actually touched my barrier, and it even went up, like it went further upwards. And then I put in $100, and I made 63.95. That's like 63%. You can see the first time I showed you like using 5 hours, and 5 hours was like 44%, and here I did 3 hours and I got 63.95%. You see, so this thing it all depends. I'm not saying that you couldn't lose or you can't lose, but at least you have enough room, unlike when you use just the tick. When you just do 5 ticks and within 5 seconds it's less than 5 seconds, I guess, and then everything is ended. But this one, there's enough room. You can actually take profits just within the trade. You can just see how the market is going, and you could just handle your losses or risk management in a more efficient way. Well, it all depends, man. People still like to do trading on MT5 and also do trading on smart trader, but everything all depends on the kind of trader that you are and the risk factor or risk appetite that you have for certain trades at particular times. There are times when I like to trade on MT5, and there are times when I just like to do it on smart trader, because smart trader actually gives me more money. Like, let me just say this, so if we're doing this 5,000 pips on 0.001 lot size on Volatile 75 is just 5. So if I was to do that on MT5, let's say with $100 accounts, right? If I get plus 5,000, I just have made $5, okay, compared to something like this. Okay, so if I had also put in just that $10, there could be a time where there could be a drawdown and I get stopped out. Let's say I only have $10 in my account, and I just say, okay, I'm going all in and all that. Man, I could just get wiped out within a few minutes or so, because you never know when these drawdowns happen. So that's just it, guys. So for instance, here in this trade here, the entry point was around 695, and it almost got close to 690. That's like minus 5,000. Almost got that the drawdown. Then it now went back up. So you see what I'm trying to say. If it's on MT5, it could just get stopped out. But then, guys, it all depends on you. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to please leave a comment, smash the like button, and also subscribe to my channel. It remains me, Lex. You know how we do it, man. Alright, guys, safe. Bye.